Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. First of all, thanks you for giving me the opportunity to introduce myself today. My name is Yazid Ahmad Al Asir, and this presentation I would like to share my CV and portfolio overview, including my education background, work experience, technical skill, certificate, and my personal growth in the field of technology, especially in web development and IT trade. Okay, the purpose of this presentation is to give you a clear picture of who I am, what I have learned so far, what experience I have again, and how I continue to improve myself so that I can contribute meaningfully in the technology field. Without further ado, let me begin my presentation. Okay, my name is Yazid Ahmad Al-Asir. Uh, Currently, I'm student and I have strong passion for technology, programming, and the web development. I come from Sidoarjo, as Java, and talk about my learning journey. I have always tried not only to focus on theory, but also on the practical implementation, whether through project, training programs, and or teaching experience. I believe that in the IT world, technical skills are very important. Uh, Over what is equally important is the willingness to keep learning, the ability to adapt, and the ability to share the knowledge with others. That is why I do not only I'm to become a developer, but also try to build myself and someone who can act as a trainer, mentor, and contributor in the learning process of other. Okay, the second, next, I would like to talk about my education program. Uh, at the moment, I'm studying in EDN Backpacker School, vocational high school, and I have been there since July 2024 until now. In this environment, I have been learning a lot of about the world of technology, especially area relates to software development, web development, and industry-oriented learning. Before that, I study at Yayasan Imam Shafi'i Junior Excel from July 2020 until 2023 until June 2023. From my education journey, learning the having a strong foundation is very important. Uh, Over in the field of the IT, the best learning often comes from the hands of experience, consistent practice, and to keep exploring to things. That is why continue to improve your skill through course certification and the real work experience. Okay, next. Now I would like to move on to one of the most important part of my CV. which is my experience. One of the most uh, valuable experience for me is working as IT training, IT trainer. This role is very meaningful to me because it not only improve my technical knowledge but also strengthens my communication skill, public speaking, leadership, teaching ability, and problem solving skill. Okay, the first IT trainer at SMK Negeri itu Salatiga Februari 2025. February 2025, I had the opportunity to work as and the ID training at SMK Negeri to Salatiga in this program. I like to today 2 days in internship web development training for more than 75 vocational high school students. The training focuses on the fundamental web development uh, concept, starting from basic understanding to directly implementation. During in the session, I get the student to under, understand how to build a responsive user interface, how the structure of the website work, and the more technical uh, content can apply into simple real project. This experience was very valuable because I had to deliver technical material to a large number of the students with the different level of the understanding. From this experience. I learned that training is not only someone who explain material, but also someone who uses that the practical truly understanding can apply what they have learned. Our second IT trainer and the industry, November 2024. Before that, in November 2024, I was also transferred to become an IT training at the industry there. In this program, I led uh, 5 day intensive web development training for more than 20, 20 company employees. Unlike training in the school environment, this section evaluated professional employed. So the training uh, approach had to be more student practical and with the workplace need and the reference material literal web development fundamental modern web internship and hands-on practice and building responsive and user-friendly web interface. From this experience, learning that turning is not only about technical knowledge but also about the ability to adjust the turning about based on the audience. Okay, next, additional experience teaching session at the SJ. In the next to those experience, I will also like to highlight another valuable teaching opportunity. I had the opportunity to teach a session, since it's scheduled for uh, school. The session to place or Saturday, August 23, 2025, which was approximately 28 weekend ago, and activity later for one full day. The case was only one day session. It was still very meaningful experience for me, because I was given to chance to share knowledge and practical insight in different learning environments. Okay, for me, this experience so that have community sharing the just from all of my experience as IT training, I believe one of the value I can order is this. Okay, next, technical skill. Next, I would like to explain my technical skill in the file software and the web developer. I have developed uh, several skills, including there is the dark basic, then Flutter, intermediate. There is PHP, Node.js, React, Tailwind, Laravel, and Bootstrap. Let me briefly explain some of the case scale PHP advances. Yeah, okay. Next, certificates. Now I would like to talk about my certificate, which uh, reflects my commitment to continuous learning. I believe that certificates are not just documents, but they are proof that I'm serious about learning and constantly improving my skill. Some of the certificates I have earned, including uh, there is the memorial program dengan Python, introduction to Flutter course, and then there is belajar dasar Cloud dan GNAI Audi iOS, React Basic, and then decoding React Basic, and then dasar programmer. In education, I would also like to add several certificates from the official HackerRank platform, which is our SQL Basic, React Basic, and REST API. There is a big, there is certificate so that I do not only learn from one platform, but also try to provide my skill to multiple through that learning source such as decoding, AWS learning programs, and HackerRank. Okay, for me, certificates are part of the journey, not the final destination. The main goal is still the same, to ensure that I can build real solution and be ready for industry needs. Okay, about language, based on the technical skill, I also have language ability that support my goal. There is English and Arabic. Then next, messengers value proposition. If summarize, my profile. There are also several key strengths that belief make me start out. First, uh, combined learning with real practice. Second, I have experience as IT trainer. Then the third, I am a continuous learner. Then the fourth, I have flexibility and technology. I am learning from the back-end mobile development. This means I have broader mindset where it comes to building and understanding digital products. And then the last closing, uh, as a statement, I would like to say that I'm someone who has strong uh, passion for technology and software development, especially in web development, and I continuously strive to grow the learning practice and certification and the real work experience. I believe that my journey is still ongoing, that there is a lot for me learning. Apart from the experience I have gathered so far, I am a student and development in progress and an ID trainer. I am confident that I'm building the track okay, for education and contributes more in the future. My hope is that with the skills, experience, and learning mindset that I have, I can become someone who is not only technical capable but also adaptable, collaborative, and able to bring value to any team and environment I become part of. Okay, that is the end of my CV and portfolio presentation. Thank you very much for your time and attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.